What's going on, everyone? I'm Trayvon Miles alongside my guy, Jonah Restuccio.
And welcome into Delmarva Sports Insider, the only show on the shore giving you in-depth analysis to all local sports here on Delmarva.
That's exactly right. We got a lot going on coming up on tonight's episode. Basketball, and more basketball.
Yeah.
Of course, Stephen Decatur boys basketball team looking to get back on the winning track after getting absolutely obliterated. Would you use that word?
Yes, I would use that word.
At the Governor's Challenge.
And, of course, we can't forget about wrestling. We hit the mats as two Henlopen heavyweights squared off earlier this week. Caesar Rodney and Sussex Central, a match down to the wire.
That's right, and all the sights and sounds from the day and night in South Philadelphia as the Eagles right now are taking on the Atlanta Falcons. We will have a live report from there. Welcome to the show you know and love, DSI.
Yes,
of course,
yes.
Last week we had no show because of the NFL wildcard game. Also no action because of the snow and the weather.
Tough to fill.
So
Tough
we
to
are
fill.
glad to be back, to say the least. We begin with the presumed game of the week, or so we thought it would be. James and Bennett, tied for second in the Bayside South, put their mettle to the test up against an unbeaten Y-High squad.
Your Indians.
And this is exactly right. This game started really fast for Y-High. Laquan Pettit getting it in the corner, and of course he's knocking down the three. A little bit later, check out Pettit on the defensive end. He's coming away with the steal. He's going all the way. Nice step to get past the defender and lay it home. 11-1 run to start the game for the Indians. That's how you start the game against your rivals. Bennett beginning to gain some traction here. How about it? Pass to the wing goes to Otis Russell Jr. Brody knocking the three down right there. Unfortunately for the Clippers, 22-11 after the first. Yeah, as close as it would get. Too many turnovers.
Unlucky.
Leading to runouts like this. Jaden Baker right there, part of a 23-4 run for Y-High. In the third quarter, they'd be up by 35. Butch Waller's squad improves to 11-0. They remain the lone unbeaten team in the Bayside after a 88-51 win.
The night we came out, we thought it was going to be a challenge, but it wasn't a challenge for real. But they got a good team, though. Shout out to Butch Waller. He know how to get it done. Shout out to Butch.
In Parkside on the road, taking on Decatur, as we said, looking to break their two-game losing streak from the Gov Challenge. And early on, looking like they have their swagger back. Tajim Woodland with the big block, gets it up to Kevon Boyles. Wow. What a Euro step. They would go into the half up 3, but in the second half, Parkside not going away. Tyler Polson, the drive and finish through the defender. Parkside only down 1, but the other way. John Taylor misses his initial attempt, follows his shot, and one flexes to the crowd as Decatur extends their lead, but those Rams not going anywhere. Polson spots up and knocks down the jumper from the wing. Decatur still up 2. Taylor, though, he only played the second half, puts the cherry on top with the jumper. Decatur, they snapped their overall losing streak, keeping their home win streak alive with the 57-53 win over Parkside.
We got punched in the mouth for the Governor Challenge, and we got to build on that and show teams that we can play, because everybody thinking that since we got beat there, anybody can beat us, and we just got to go back to the way and find our identity.
Pocomoke hosting Snow Hill. Remember, the Warriors still looking for their first win of the season. That's exactly right. Second quarter, De'Aaron Jones finding Tyree Thornton. Who gets to the rim better than Thornton in the Bayside? I'd say nobody. He finished with a game-high 31. A little bit later, Jones on the wing this time. This time he's knocking down the three-pointer. Pocomoke with an 11-point lead at the half. Second half, Snow Hill trying to cut into that lead. Check out the outlet pass up to Monty Allen. He's laying it home with the left hand and the contact, but the Warriors too much in the tank down the stretch. Nigel Houston, easy layup off the inbound pass. Pocomoke wins their first game of the season, 83-69. Yep.
It was a long time coming for them. And up in Cambridge, a county rivalry, the Vikings hosting North Dorchester CSD. Out to a hot start, Jaquan Fareed knocks down the corner 3. And then in the second quarter, Zakai Mucci Cornish hits the triple from the other side. Vikings up 27-16 at half. In the second half, Eagles coming out with confidence. Jaheim Copper slashes his way to the rack for 2. And then off the inbounds pass, Copper once again avoids the defender for 2 of his team-high 12. That's as close as the lead would get, down to 7. In the fourth quarter, Niall Thompson just says, give me some space. I'm going to knock down this 3 from range. Cambridge, South Dorchester, they blow out North Dorchester 66-40.
On the momentum, everybody started playing defense well. The first quarter and second quarter, we didn't play good defense. After a while, we started coming together. Everything was going right. When I couldn't make shots, I was passing. Everybody else was making shots, and then I started getting going too.
Sussex Tech boys looking for their first win over Cesar Rodney since February of 2015. Pick things up in the second quarter. Ravens already up 2. Jaquan Burton, money from 3 right there. 3 of his 20 points on the night. CR, though, cutting into that lead. Najee Watson with a floater almost hit the roof on that one, but it did go, so it does count. Sussex Tech lead the whole game, partly due to this guy. Burton with the layup and the stare down, right? That was kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
Shav Clark trying to keep CR hanging around.
Good.
This guy
so good.
Finished with 23 points. He kept the Riders hanging around, but Tech up 9 late, and they seal it here on the fast break. Dominic Conquest with the reverse lay-in. Tech snapping a 4-game losing streak to CR. They take it 67-56.
And Trey, staying in Delaware, Delmar looking to pick up back-to-back wins for the first time this season, taking on Salisbury Christian. Early on in the first, it's all Wildcats. Outlet pass off the miss finds Brooks Parker for the easy layup in transition. Now it would be a different story in the second as the Jaguars battle back. Cameron Johnson, he's going baseline, shakes off the contact and pulls off the acrobatic finish. Christian with the 3-point lead headed into the half. Now late in the third, Delmar down by 3, and Evan Schuyler buries the 3-pointer at the buzzer to tie this one up, headed into the fourth. But Brooks Parker, like we said, taking over late, gets the rebound and muscles his way up and under for 2. Now, Trey, this is our favorite play of the year. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Delmar up 3. Parker steals it, and he shoots it from half court. Look at that, the clock. They're up 3. Oh, why? Nobody knows, so the Jags get one last chance. Mitchell brings it up, and Cameron Johnson a heave for the win, but just a little bit to the right. Delmar hangs on to pick up their second win of the season, 47-44, and there's nobody happier for that win than Brooks Parker.
Hey, you got to shoot your shot for it to go in, man. All right, rivalry night, Smyrna, and the defending state champions hosting Cape Henlopen. Vikings with a hefty lead in the fourth. Smyrna fighting back. Jameer Garnett, acrobatic layup right there on the left side. And then check it out, Garnett running the point on this one. He's going to kick it up to his teammate Gregory Bloodsworth. He knocks down the jumper, so the Eagles cut into that lead. Here's where Cape would begin to take controls. They put it in the hands of the sophomore Skylar Johnson. He drains a 3 from the corner, and then on the ensuing possession, he comes up with a steal and puts in another bucket right there. And then closing things out, of course, number 5, he does that so often for this team. Turnaround jumper for Randy Rickards. Vikings pull out the impressive road win, 74-51, handing Smyrna just their second loss of the year.
Now, Trey, when we look at this game, the first game of the season for both of these squads was against each other, and Smyrna handled Cape.
Totally different.
And now it's Cape handling Smyrna, so it's going to be a really interesting end to the Henlopen season.
I don't know what that says for either team. You think Smyrna's going down, and you think Cape's going up on that?
I think that Cape's going up. You've seen them beat Sanford with Jair Davis. You see them get a win at their slam dunk to the beach tournament. I think that they have the right pieces to make a deep run.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. All right, so coming up after the break, when we return, it's the girls' turn for the hardwood. We have the top plays from Maryland and Delaware after the break, only right here on DSI.
I'm Randy Rickards. I go to Cape Henlopen High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.